If you're fasting but not doing any resistance training, you will be losing muscle along with fat. And what's that going to do? It will wreck your metabolism. I'm Dr. John D'Ambrosio, chiropractor for over 32 years, author of Fasting That Works, and at 58, I lost 20 pounds of fat and kept all the muscle using intermittent fasting and combining that with resistance training. Resistance training is what I did along with protein intake to make sure I was losing fat and not muscle. Now, here's what most people do not understand. When you fast, your body needs fuel. It can burn fat or it can burn some muscle too. Your body doesn't care which one it uses. It just needs energy. If you're not giving your body a reason to keep the muscle, it'll start breaking down muscle tissue for amino acids and use that for fuel instead of fat. Nobody wants that because that is a disaster. Muscle is metabolically active tissue. That means the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn at rest. When you lose your muscle, your metabolism tanks. It slows down. You lose weight, but you get weaker, you feel tired, and eventually your weight loss, it stalls because your metabolism has dropped. Then you gain the weight back as soon as you stop fasting. Again, this is a huge mistake most people make. The fix: resistance training. When you lift weights using resistance machines, you send a signal to your body that says, I need this muscle, do not break it down. Your body responds by preserving muscle and burning fat instead. That's why resistance training is absolutely essential if you're fasting for weight loss. Now, I know some of you are thinking, I don't have time for the gym, or the other excuse I hear is, I hate working out. I get it, but here's the good news. You don't need to spend hours in the gym. What? Nope, you don't need complicated routines. You need the bare minimum to signal your body to keep the muscle. What's the bare minimum? 2 to 3 times a week, 3 exercises, 1 set each, slow and controlled to failure. That's it. So for example, you could do a leg press, a chest press machine, and a pull down or a seated row. Those 3 exercises hit your whole body. Push, pull, legs. You're working your legs, you're working your chest and back and arms and shoulders in about 15 minutes or less. 1 set of each exercise with slow, controlled repetitions until you cannot do another good rep in good form. That is called training to failure and is absolutely the most efficient way to build or maintain muscle. Why machines instead of free weights? Because machines keep you in good form. If you're a beginner or if you're over 50, the last thing you want to do is hurt yourself with bad form on free weights. There's a learning curve. Machines guide the movement so you can focus on effort instead of worrying about technique because you're already targeting the muscles that are meant to be targeted. You're in and out of the gym in 15 minutes or less, and your body gets the signal it needs to preserve muscle while fasting. Now, 3 exercise, this is really the minimum. If you're already training and you love it, keep doing what you're doing. I personally do 12 to 14 exercises in a full body routine, but again, 1 set to failure, slow controlled reps, and I'm out of the gym in 20 minutes. But if you're someone who feels overwhelmed by the idea of working out or you're just starting, this is your starting point. 3 exercises, 2 to 3 times a week, maximum of 15 minutes per session. It's enough to protect your muscle and keep your metabolism strong while you lose fat. It's that simple. So the bottom line, fasting plus resistance training and adequate protein equals fat loss without muscle loss. That, my friends, is how you lose weight and keep it off. That's how you get leaner and stronger at the same time. If you're fasting without resistance training, you're missing half the equation, and too many people are. I've got a free cheat sheet in the bio that breaks down this protocol. Everything is there for you to actually download it tonight, and you could start fasting tomorrow. You could start with the exercises, the protein, everything. Just grab that free cheat sheet, download it, and you can start tomorrow, and you will thank me.